Lila's little secret. In a small school, there was one child that all the teachers loved. Her name was Lila. She was in the 3rd grade. She was sweet, diligent, and loved reading books the most. Every week, there must be a new book that she borrows from the library. One day, during recess, Lila ate lunch in her seat. She brought cheese bread and an orange juice box. Well, the book she borrowed, the title is Adventure in the Land of Rain, was next to her food. He was reading while eating, very happy. But then, Lila accidentally nudged her juice box with her elbow. The contents spilled out and onto her book. Lila immediately panicked. She hurriedly wiped it with a tissue, but the pages were already wet. The ink was smudged. Some of it stuck to the next page. She felt really guilty, but also scared. Lila was quiet. She didn't tell anyone. She wiped the book lightly, then she quietly put it back on the shelf. No one saw it, and she hoped no one would find out. That night, at home, Lila just sat at the dining table. She's usually a talkative person, but that time, she didn't even move her spoon. Her mom asked, "Why are you quiet, Lila? Aren't you hungry?" Lila replied, "It's okay, I'm just tired, Mom." In fact, her heart was really heavy. She was afraid of being scolded, afraid of being called naughty, and most of all, she was afraid that she wouldn't be allowed to borrow books anymore. The next day, in class, Mrs. Ronnie stood up with the damaged book. She spoke softly, but clearly, "Children, there is a damaged library book. I know it's not intentional, but if anyone feels it, let's talk to me. I promise I won't get angry." The classroom was silent. Lila was silent. Her hands were sweaty. She looked down, not daring to look at anyone. But she still didn't say anything. At night, Lila couldn't sleep. She was restless. Finally, she left her room and slowly made her way to the living room. Her mother was sitting watching TV. Lila approached and stood in front of her mother. Her eyes were wet. Her voice was very small. "Mom, I spilled the juice on the book." Her mom was quiet for a moment. And she pulled Lila into her arms. "Thank you for being honest, sweetie. I'm not angry. In fact, I'm really proud." Lila was silent, but slowly, she smiled. And for the first time since the incident, she could breathe a sigh of relief. The next day, Lila came to school and walked slowly to the teacher's desk. She said, "Mom, I'm sorry. I broke the book. I didn't mean to." Teacher Ronnie smiled. "Thank you for being honest. You're very brave. I'm proud." Lila smiled at her teacher's words. It was like a weight was off her shoulders. And from that day on, Lila learned one important thing. Honesty is sometimes scary, but the courage to be honest, it makes the heart much calmer.